Hello everyone, it's Sammy here from InfoAir World, your access to information worldwide. Now, I've been making a couple of videos on my thoughts around what happened with Sarah Everard. It's a very, very sad and distressing case. And one of the things I said was that men really need to look at themselves and understand, why other men have these thoughts about women, why they devalue women, why they think they can do whatever they like or say whatever they like or treat women however they like, and the women just have to take it, why they think like that, which is so wrong. And I kept saying the word men, but I want to add boys into that as well, young boys, because adults that have this mindset must have got that from a younger age. Something in their childhood, something about their company, the way they were raised. Maybe they were shielded from information and things that they should have been taught, maybe by their parents. And when they grow up, they have no idea how to treat a woman. Maybe they have been shielded and isolated so much that they don't even know how to talk to a woman, how to treat a woman, what rights a woman have. They don't know any of these things because they've never been taught it. And this is especially rife in the Asian community. We are so scared to talk to our children about certain subjects, very taboo subjects, and we're scared to even mention it because I think some of the thinking is that if I hide these aspects from my child, that they'll be protected. That simply does not work. It's a failed strategy. It does not work. There's access to information everywhere, at school, on the internet, their friends, their peers. They'll find out about things that you are trying to hide from them, and they might get a different interpretation. So the best thing to do, especially as a parent, is to sit your children down and teach them about how we should be treating each other. Now, especially treating boys, speaking to boys about how they should treat women. Now, one of the problems in our society, again, something that parents do not talk to their children about, especially the boys, is pornography. I would say 95% of Asian families do not talk to their boys, their children, their sons, their nephews about pornography. And it is absolutely rife. It is a disease killing our children. And why do we not talk about it? Our boys, our sons, they need to know what it is, why it's demeaning, why it's wrong, and that will help them understand. It's just just the tip of the iceberg, but it'll help them understand that pornography is wrong. Why? Because what it subjugates women to. It's absolutely disgusting. I mean, it's wrong in so many ways. But this is something that's eating up our boys' minds. It's warping their minds. And, maybe there's a scientific link, but, some men that grow up and have these tendencies and this mindset towards women and how they treat them, it could have been access to pornography that they've been absolutely killing their childhood and warping their minds. But it's something that us Asian parents, we don't talk to our children about, and that's got to change. Boys are growing up not knowing anything about women. They don't even know about the menstrual cycle that women go through. And, there's other stuff about, how women, how they think, and everyone thinks, oh, a woman's place is in the kitchen. We need to talk to our boys. We need to talk to our sons and help them understand that women have such a place, an equal place on this earth, just like us all men. We would not be here if it was not for a woman, for our mothers. Some religions say that the status of the mother is so high that heaven is beneath her feet. That is what Islam says. The status and the rights of women are great. And this is something that we need to teach our children, our boys, at a very young age, so they grow up loving women, knowing how to respect women. And, maybe things like what happened with Sarah wouldn't happen. But we've got to start with our children at a very young age and treat them, teach them what is right. And yeah, it's just one of those things. I know it's a tough conversation for us fathers to have with our sons, but you've got to do it. You've got to do it. Otherwise, they'll get it off the internet. They'll go and Google it, and there you go. You've lost them. or they'll hear it from somebody else. So sit your children down. And this is why they say parents should be their children's friends as well. The children should be able to come to you and say, look, I'm hearing about this at school. They might come up to you and say, what's all this? What's pornography? I heard some boys talking about it. And you have to sit them down. You have to teach them about it. But look, I know it's something that we cannot solve overnight, but we need to think about some of the solutions. So just thought I'd share that with you. Stay safe. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.
InfoAir World. Worldwide information.